Hey there, I'm Will Burnham, Deputy Director of MLS Services for Unlock MLS, and today I am excited to show you the new and improved client portal experience called OneHome. It is going to vastly improve the client portal for all of your clients. Let's take a closer look. Fortunately, on the agent side, there's really not much of a change to what you want to do. What I do want to show you first, though, is really some general housekeeping with this. So, under your My Matrix area, go to Settings. Let's make sure that all of the information, your contact information, is all up to date. Do this at any time, not just for OneHome or any other update. This is stuff to make sure it's clean and scrubbed and that your clients know how to get a hold of you when you need to. The primary difference here, this should all look very familiar. You'll notice here on the right, the OneHome tab. You're going to currently see a client portal tab. This is very similar to what you're going to see. And this is the information. It really doesn't look or feel very different from what is today, but verify the data, verify the information, and as always, make sure that your contact information is up to speed. Another area to check, again, we're going to go back to My Matrix, Settings, Portal Notification Settings. These have been turned on. This is an excellent feature. We've had it for years. It is going to continue over through OneHome, and this is the ability for you to get emails and or texts when your clients are taking actions in OneHome, just like they have today for the client portal, carries over to OneHome. So email, text about these client actions. Most important ones, add notes is a really good one to get notified, saving a favorite, and even if visiting a portal, you want to know when to engage. It sends a really good message if you are keeping track of them taking action and being proactive on things when you can. So double check these settings. If you do need to get text for the first time, you'll have to enter your cellular information there. But again, if you've had these in place, kudos to you. They're going to carry over to OneHome. So that is finalizing your information. Again, do this all the time. Make sure it's up to speed. Now let's get closer to OneHome here. Just like the current client portal, to set up OneHome, set up a saved search, set up an auto email. So same logic there. Auto emails under 250 results. I'm going to jump straight to an auto email that I've already set up for a test account here. And you'll notice in mine, we have Open in OneHome button. So right now, we're going to see what OneHome looks like from your agent view. It is going to basically mirror exactly what they're going to see. Keep in mind though, this is agent view. You're not going to act as them. You'll see a couple of areas, and you see right at the top of the screen here, you're in agent preview mode there. All right, so take a breath, take it all in. This is what OneHome looks and feels like. On this example, I have this auto email. The map defaults to basically the area where they are. On the left side, you have a list of the properties. On the right side of the map, per the usual expectation, you can make it just map view. On this list here, you can go more into a gallery view mode, view as cards as they call it, or a simple list. And again, keep in mind, this is what your clients are going to see. You're seeing it from that agent preview mode. But this is the ability for them to finally have a little bit of a wow factor with the client portal, and they will be able to take this view as they would like to see it. So they'll get familiar with it, as you will, and when they want to view more details about a property, simply click the property from the map or that side view. You can see it's very visually appealing. They got the photos they can run through. They'll see any captions on the photos here, and they can click through and really get front and center with those photos. Looking at the rest of this, pretty standard expected information. What I like to highlight for the agents is your clients have the ability to add a note. Again, going back to those client portal actions tracking, every time they add a note here through this step here, there's also one at the bottom of the page, you will be notified if you have those settings in place. And going from top to bottom here, you've got the remarks, the standard listing details, everything that they need to know about this listing, they have front and center through the search that you've set up with them, and gives you the opportunity to have them engage with you, ask you questions about the property. Of course, the expected actions, they can favorite the property through the heart, they can dislike it to get out of there, and they can share it a little bit further there. Going back to the results here, last thing to highlight about what your clients can see at a high level here, if you've set them up with an auto email, they will have the ability to set up a new search. We want to give agents the ability to get real specific with searches, that specific criteria, all those little nitty-gritty things that you are very, very good at catching and setting up for them within Matrix, so all that can still be there. But on their end, you're giving the environment to play around a little bit. So they're going to have very high-level information here. Buy or lease, talk about the home type, of course, the price range of maxes, minimums, bedrooms, baths, all that very high-level stuff that most clients are just looking to get something started there. You're going to apply, and again, this is them doing that. Save search, they will have a save search from them back on your side in Matrix. If you go to that contact, you will be able to see any of those searches that they've set up through their contact card, whatever you want to call it, and you'll see OneHome searches here across the top. Keep in mind, this is a bit of a mix of old and new, but this will continue to be the hub, this contact card, for their actions in the client portal. Final thing to highlight, talking about client engagement, keeping track of what actions they're taking on their own. On the new dashboard, nifty feature, this timeline here that you can collapse and expand on the left side has the option, it'll track the actions, and you can see I've been visiting my portal through this test account. If I'm liking properties, it'll say it in there. If I leave notes, it'll track on here. Really, really nifty. This is one of the newer features tied specifically to the new dashboard, so encourage you all to turn that on, get ready for it with OneHome to track even closer. And that's it. That is an overview of what OneHome looks and feels like. We are super, super excited for your clients. We know it's been a long time coming to give you all that modern UI, UX experience through OneHome. Give them a little bit more of a wow factor, and most importantly, keep you engaged with them. Keep talking to them, listening to them, asking questions, taking notes, and helping them make their real estate dreams come true. Thank you so much for joining us today.